All right, it is November the 21st, 2024. The year is quickly passing us by. It's nearly 10:30 at night, and just got home from a church service and came out here to turn my lights off. I've been leaving them on a few hours in the evening to make up for the shorter daylight hours, and I go through this greenhouse pretty much every day, and I'm still amazed when I come in here. I just love it. So I wanted to show something. Forgive that noise in the background. That's a little heater going on. But I was walking through here looking at everything. And my tropical passion fruit vine, ain't that beautiful? It's growing, it's getting on up there pretty good. It's probably 3.5 feet from the soil line up, and I've shown several times my citrus and so on. You know, my little orange, that one orange from last year. Now I'm getting quite a few babies. Same thing with my lemon and my calamondine. I've ordered some nutrients, and we're going to try to fix up some of these grapefruit trees that are kind of lacking, and some Dr. Manny's miracle stuff. But the other day I was making a video and I showed my little Ponkan Mandarin just loaded with flowers, and of course, as usual, anytime one of these little trees flowers for its first time, and this is its first time, you get excited with all these buds. I mean, it looks like little snowballs everywhere, and for the most part, the first year, a lot of times you lose pretty much everything. This isn't just a 1-year-old tree, but it's the first time it's flowered, and I was so excited. Even though I know it may lose most of them, but I've actually had a couple flowers open up today. And let me see. Yep, they smell good. They're not as big as the sweet orange flowers. You know, these things, you know, the larger they are, of course, they're going to have more oils. You just smell more scent. Man, it's just like perfume in here. But I just want to show real quick that little kind of if you're a plant person, you'll understand when you get your first flowers to open up on a fruit tree. It's like, wow. Even though you've seen hundreds of them on other plants, there it is. So just some things going on around here in the greenhouse. That thing looks naked, but look, there's new little leaves coming out all over it. These two trees here are my seedling grapefruit, and they're struggling a little bit, like you see here, needing some nutrients, and they'll get that in the next week or so. I'll get that stuff going on here, and I'm gonna go ahead and add it to most of my other plants in here also. We have a raised bed garden outside, and if you've watched any of my videos, you'll know my Dutch bucket aquaponics here. I've put some peppers and tomatoes and stuff that I took from outside in the beds and chopped them way back and put them in here, and they're for the most part doing pretty good. But yesterday I seen, well, we had some cucumber plants, and I don't remember the variety, but I really liked them. They were really good. And looked over them where a cucumber had fell in the raised bed and hadn't been picked up. There was a little clump of seeds, that baby plant. So they may or may not survive the winter, but I separated them out and planted them up. We'll see what they do. In that same bed, there was these are purple potted green beans. A couple of them started growing out. And marigolds, and I left these in a little clump. There's a clump of marigold seeds, and they were all sprouting. I just stuck them in there. See how they do. I've got some other little marigolds and some other pots around here. But you never know what you're going to get. Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolates. And sometimes stuff will surprise you. And sometimes it's not a good surprise, but we really like it when it is. So anyway, just wanted to show that. I was proud to see my first little flowers in that little tree. And how many of y'all, if you watch this, have live floors? I call it a live floor in your greenhouse. I cut down a castor bean plant. I do it with a lot of plants I cut down. I just throw them in here like a mulch. You know, just it's enriching this greenhouse more and more. Just dirt floor, natural flooring. And I do that with a lot of stuff. If I trim something, I'll throw it down on the ground. And usually not right around the plant it came from. So, you know, try to keep disease from that particular variety of plant down. And, but, yeah. I mean, if you was to look behind all this stuff, there is little branches and dry leaves everywhere. That serves another purpose. And it's not going to make a big deal in this greenhouse, as large as my greenhouse is, but this decayed matter and the process of it breaking down pardon me, actually produces heat. And so, I mean, you have that. It's going to produce a small amount, finite amount of heat down at the bottom, but every little bit counts to me. So anyways, got bags and pots of fig cuttings here. I've done over the we've been rooting for the last month, and they've got enough roots that I was able to take them out of where I had them rooting and go ahead and pot them up in community pots. Each one of these have 6 or 8 different little trees. So I have 2 pots here of the blackjack figs, 2 pots of LSU purple, got this pot of LSU gold, and this pot here of JH Adriatic. Man, oh man. And I've got Celeste and brown turkey still rooting over there. We're gonna have fun this year, and I hopefully have some more varieties coming in the mail. And so, yeah, wonderful, wonderful fun in this greenhouse. There's a little mahogany, I think it is called. Or not mahogany, magnolia. I see the M. Little magnolia fig over there. I brought in that I pinned down a branch of that little tree. It's a young tree, and I pinned it down and got it to root and cut it off and brought it in. So anyways, hope y'all enjoy it. I enjoy. Some people may get tired of seeing my stuff over and over. I don't get tired of it, and I'm in here all the time. If you've been watching, I did have in my goldfish pond, Lord, my brain is slipping. Anyways, I had some plants in here that I did not realize. I've had them for 2 years. And they're illegal to have here in the state of Texas. So I destroyed them. I actually took them all out, and they're beautiful, but they're all around the bottom in here for a mulch again. And so I've thrown some things in here to hold over. I've got some, you see that clay, that's some broken clay and some pots to hold them down. I've got 4 pots in here and a pot over here of different types of water, small water lilies. And threw some creeping Jenny in here. Got a couple of little plants of pink marshmallow to one side in here. I don't know if that'll actually stay in there. And rooting some cuttings of some other plants to go in this pond, so the goldfish can have some more cover again. They're kind of feeling exposed. But water hyacinth, I knew if I talked long enough and made this video long enough, I would think of it. Water hyacinth is illegal to have in the state of Texas, even if I talked to Parks and Wildlife Department. It was brought to my attention. and they said it doesn't matter if it's enclosed or what, it is illegal to have, and I can be fined. So word to the wise out there, if you have them, be careful. Somebody will take the opportunity to get you in trouble. I hate to say it like that, but they will. Anyways, I've gotten rid of all that, and we're starting with trying to keep legal stuff going on in here. So anyways, I hope y'all like that. I'm fixing to get in there and get to bed. Thank you for watching. God bless.